Hello, Master Muhammad here from Brain Education Middle East, and this is your physical and mental health combined. Today, if you have some emotions in here or somewhere in this body, let's try to shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. So today's topic is about emotions stored in this body. So if we think about pains as having a physical location in the body, emotions have locations too. If we understand that the brain registers emotion in the same way it does physical pain, then it sees them both as the same thing. And in natural brain education fashion, if we can feel it somewhere inside the body, then we can move it out. We can change it, and we can feel a whole lot better doing it. And this one is for the whole family to join and feel better, so let's shake it off together. In our first set of exercises, we can focus on the joints in the body. A lot of circulation passes through these joints, so we can actually move a lot of these joints too. Let's try it together. So if you'd like, put your hands together interlaced like so and raise them up top and try and stretch out your arms and your palms to the ceiling. And let's start with a gentle shake all the way up in your wrists. And remember, in natural brain education fashion, movement, breath, and focus with the mind. Right now, it's up in the wrist. Inevitably, you're going to be shaking a lot of the other parts of your body too, but let's keep our focus, our mind in the wrist for now. And try and shake it out. Try and make it feel a little bit smoother. Oh, your arms may be getting a little tired, but bear with it. It's going to feel great at the end. And let's bring our focus down to the elbows as we shake out the elbows. So we're moving in a side-to-side fashion here, as you can see. And it's gonna get warm in here pretty soon, almost like we're burning out everything that we're feeling. And like your breath is the ventilator system, exit out everything that you're feeling of discomfort or anything at all. Even thoughts. Good. And let's try to move the shoulders. Move the shoulders. As you can see, my shoulders are moving from side to side now. They have been moving, but my focus is there more. Great job. You're doing well. Give yourself a smile as you're shaking out these shoulders. Tell your brain it's doing okay. Great job. And now let's bring our focus to the ribs. Feel like you're really opening up and closing these ribs. Almost like a samba shake. You're gonna feel like salt and pepper pretty soon, I'm sure. Keep breathing out, and you're gonna be generating a lot of temperature. Your breath is also gonna act as your cooling system, so breathe out continuously. Good job, good job. Keep shaking out your ribs. Keep shaking out your ribs. Whoa, it's feeling really warm. Register all those feelings, all those tensions. They're not bad. Don't stray away from the pain. Remember, those could be emotions trapped inside. So keep exhaling out and understand that some of these feelings are going to come up. Try and breathe them out as soon as you feel them. And then let's go to the hips. Focusing on the hips. Focusing on the hip joint. Shake it out from side to side. A lot of organs sit around these hips, like your intestines, like your stomach on your left side, your liver on your right side. All these organs are getting a nice healthy shake because they store emotions too. And if you were to think about it and feel out your left side here, because I'm going to be reflecting you, it's going to feel like a bit of a stitch. Maybe it's your liver on the right side. Maybe it's down here. Regardless of where you feel it, focusing there and breathe out. Shake out that emotion. Good job. Good job. Keep shaking out. And then let's go to the knees. Shake out the knees. A lot of joints and a lot of emotions. Keep trying, make yourself feel better. Shake it out, shake it out. We're almost done with this set. And slowly stop. Wow. Great job. So we're done with our arms stretched out, shake. Now, let's get into our Tarzan and Jane of the Jungle stance. So, we're gonna be doing the same thing in terms of the shake, but arms a little bit out wider, so for a wider range of motion. You guys ready? Let's start. Let's start one joint down here at the elbows. So, have a look at how our elbows are moving. And the idea is you wanna shake out your elbow joint as well as your shoulder joints. Your ribs are gonna be feeling it too. Remember to always exhale. Now we're gonna speed up, but you can use the right rhythm and the right speed that's suitable for you. But most importantly, don't stop. Keep going, keep shaking until everything is gone. And then feeling out the ribs as well as the shoulders. Keep shaking like so, and you can see that my mind or our focus is in our ribs as well as our shoulders. Exhale. Keep exhaling out. Keep going. You look great, I'm sure. And then let's move it down to the hips. Move it down to the hips. Remember, this can look like a dance, but for us, we're just moving our joints. And we're trying to shake out any feeling we have inside this body of ours as we move down. Keep breathing out, keep releasing. If your body feels heavy, try and make it feel light. Move a little bit quicker. And if your body feels like it's really holding onto something, try and shake off a little bit quicker too. And there you can honestly feel the connection between your body's feeling and your mind's emotions. And imagine your mind getting brighter and your body getting stronger as well as brighter. Keep shaking off and let's move it down to the knees. Everything's moving now. We're really partying with this shake. Keep shaking out, shaking out, shaking out. This is your final seconds. Keep it going all the way to the end. Together. Let's do it. Knees, hips, arms, and stop. Ooh. Letting go never felt this good. All right, guys, you did so well, but always remember to take back your brain as well as your breath. So try together here as we inhale up, opening up our ribs, really feeling our ribcage expand like a balloon, and exhale out. Sink into this body, and then one more time, inhale up, almost like a parachute, getting lighter and lighter and lighter, and then fall back down to earth with gravity, slowly. And one last time, inhaling up together. And down. Try to always release your breath from somewhere deeper than just your mouth, so that you're really letting out your bodily emotions. All right? Are we ready? Next one up. We can actually manipulate different parts of our spine based on where we place our hands in the shake. If we place it up here, we can affect the upper spine. Further down, the middle spine. Even lower, lower spine, right? So we can, as in brain education fashion, change our feeling with all kinds of movements. And remember, today is a shake. So let's continue with this salt and pepper shake. Ready? And let's start all the way up at the top. Hands at head level. You can open up your hands any way you feel fit. And when we're gonna move the arms through. You guys ready? Let's start. Up here first, let's do kind of like a rotation this time, all right? So we can feel some part of our back being twisted in and out. So healthy for our spine and our back, especially the muscles. And if you've been sitting all day, on your back all day, or even just standing up all day, movement like this is so healthy for the back. So keep exhaling out. Great job. Let's move down one layer to the shoulders. And you can even feel, if you're focusing on your back, how this is shifted further down your spine. Keep shaking like so. And use a rhythm and a tempo that's good for you. You guys ready to move on to the next level? Let's go down to our stomach. So this is starting to look a little more fun, isn't it? Right? So try and breathe out as we shake our spine. And we're gonna go through this a few more times. And try now all the way down by the waist. So this should be feeling somewhere around the low back, right? Now, grip on tight, and let's really get into that tailbone. Shake out the hips, hold on to your hands, or like your steering wheel, and shake out the hips. So remember, if your kids aren't here, bring them along. Let them encourage you too. And exhale. Go ahead, encourage each other. You can do it. You can do it. And exhale out. Exhale out more and more and more. Exhale out. Great job. Let's start up the top again. Head. Ho, 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 ho. Good job. And let's speed up. Pick up the pace. And shake a little bit more. Over at the head. Down to the shoulders. Good job. Starting to look like a run for your stomach. Oh, this is starting to feel really great. Don't you feel a little bit lighter in your movement by now? Everything should be moving more smoothly. If you're feeling a few stitches, that's okay. Pain is all right. Just so long as you can breathe out the feeling and change your feeling, you can keep going. Good job, everybody. Let's move it down to the waist. Waist, waist. Good job. And now hold on tight to your steering wheel and steady your horses. Let's get going. Hips, hips, hips. Great job. Keep moving. Exhale. You can wiggle your head around too. That's okay. Shake out and ready. Let's start at the top. Tempo. Heads. Shoulders. Chest. It's a race. Stomach. Hips. Hold it down and move it to the tailbone. Shake off. And again, heads. Shoulders. Chest. Stomach. Waist. Hold it. Tailbone and hips. One last time. Heads. Shoulders. Chest. Stomach. Waist. And hips. And stop. Wow. That was great. You guys did great. You guys did such a great job. Let's take back our breath before moving on to the next one. Inhaling up. Like the parachute rising above the clouds. And slowly calming down. Let's take our second breath in. Inhaling up. All that energy you spent. And let it all go. One last time with our breath, inhaling up. And let it go. We are ready for our final shake. This one looks a little bit more like a whole body shake or vibration. So we can start off with our shoulders. This is a simple up and down movement. Similar to what we did last time with our shoulder shrug, but more of a bouncy feel. So we're bouncing our shoulders, relaxing the elbows, relaxing the wrist, This is almost like a full body check as soon as the whole body starts shaking. So anything that feels stuck in your shoulders, in your upper back, try and shake it out. Try and move it out. You have the ability to affect your body directly, as well as its emotions. So you can do it. And then let's start again, bringing it down a little bit further to the hips. But let me show you first. So we're almost like we're sitting our hips and then extending them. Let me give you a side view. So when we bend the hips down, it looks like we're sitting on a high stool, as well as the knees. And then extend, sit, and extend, sit, and extend. Repeating this continuously looks like a full body shake, almost like you're waiting for the ice cream man. I want to have some ice cream. Shaking out using the hips as your motor. Your generator down here. And notice how the rest of my body is quite relaxed. Do that consciously, relaxing out the shoulders as you are shaking out the whole body. Try and fix and plant your feet on the floor so that they're flat and solid. The rest of you shakes, and imagine as though all that salt and pepper, all those little granules are shaking, filtering their way down to the bottoms of your feet. And if you really want some focus, you can close your eyes and keep your focus inside and wherever you feel inside the body. You can speed up the rhythm, but most important for this one is rhythm. So shake continuously in a nice rhythm. Keep your focus inside. So a lot of those scary thoughts and feelings that we have inside of us, this is so good for. It brings us into a nice, comfortable rhythm that our body knows and is familiar with, since the whole body acts in rhythm, like our heart rate, like our breathing. Everything that's natural to the body is rhythmic. So this, after some time, will almost feel natural for the body too. Continue to breathe out, focusing, trying and feeling each part of the body, shaking it out more. And if you feel some part of your body that feels stuck or tight, focusing there, breathing out, and try and relax it. Try and soften it with your movement. Try and loosen it up with your movement. Good job. Remember to keep a gentle smile in your face. Make your brain feel comfortable. Tell it that it's okay with this gentle smile. Keep shaking out, feeling different parts of your body, anywhere from the back to the hips, to the thighs and knees, all the way down to the ankles and the bottoms of your feet. Keep shaking, and you can slow it down like so if you feel the rhythm may be too fast. But use what's comfortable. Make sure you're feeling comfortable. Shake out for a few more seconds. Keep shaking, seeing if every part of your body is shaking consistently and evenly throughout the whole body. And stop. Noticing the tingling in the tips of your fingers, maybe in your palms, maybe even through your thighs, your knees, your legs. Just notice the feeling flowing throughout the whole body. And breathe naturally. Great job. Now, let's find a comfortable place on the floor or on your mat to lie down. All right, everybody, let's find a comfortable seat on the floor. You can use a mat, or if you have a comfortable carpet, you can use that too. So we're going to lie down and begin our breathing. And for this week, we're also going to focus on simply chest breathing. A lot of our emotions are also centered here. And if you want, this is also a big emotional center for the body. So let's try and find a comfortable position as we lie down. as you lie down, you can lift your knees and place some pillows underneath if you have some sensitivities around your low back. And if you feel comfortable enough, you can also rest your legs fully flat. Try and tuck in the chin slightly to lengthen the spine as well as the neck. And then keep your mouth slightly open, and you can place your hand comfortably on your chest. Drop down the arms 45 degrees from the body, angled down with the palms facing up. Try and make sure, or do your best, to have your low back touching the floor. And bring your focus, your mind, to your chest. As you inhale in, and exhale out through the mouth. Your only job here is to focus on the feeling of your chest rising and falling. Remember to keep your mouth slightly open, allowing air to escape naturally and freely. Almost imagine the air coming into your chest and escaping out through the mouth. Just like our emotions, we want air to come in freely and move out freely. The quality and the nature of our breath will reflect our mind as well as our emotions. The more free our breath, the more free our emotions. The more comfortable your mind, the more comfortable our emotions. And the more calm our body, the more calm our emotions. We can now extend both hands down and begin what we call a body scan. We can start this body scan all the way at the top, noticing every part of our body and relaxing it out consciously with our mind, as well as releasing anything we feel trapped or in tension there out with our breath. Starting with the forehead, relaxing all those wrinkles, all the skin around your head, exhaling out. Your eyes, bring them all the way back, relax them, let them sink in. Even your cheekbones and your jaw and all the expressions of your face, soften them, relax them, notice them. Even around your neck and your shoulders, notice everything there, exhaling out. Around your chest area, feel it. Notice how much you're holding up your chest and just let that go. Let that sink all the way to the bottom, closer to the ground. Notice your rib cage as well as your abdomen, your stomach. Notice how much you're holding up and let go of that tension. Let your body go completely. Noticing your waist, your hips, and all the tensions trapped there. Let them all go. Loosen them up. Feeling your thighs, soften your knees, smooth. your shins, soft, all the way down to your ankles, your feet, toes, and bottoms of your feet. Release it all out. Big sigh. Everything lets go. And slowly, as you begin to feel this entire body, say out loud what it is you feel and where it is you feel it. This helps our brain integrate our observation with our sensation. My hands feel tingly. My chest feels warm. My abdomen feels soft. My hips, my thighs, they feel a little tight. I can feel my hips loosening. I can feel tingling and vibrations in my toes, in the bottoms of my feet. Say out anything you feel in any way or use any descriptor. It's a healthy practice for our brain to verbalize and express our feeling, especially if we can imagine them and feel them and notice them. And now begin to describe your overall and general emotion. Say out your general emotion. My body feels comfortable. My mind feels calm. I feel peaceful. I feel at ease. I feel soft, buttery, like I'm melting. Any feeling, any emotion at all. And no need to judge whatever it is you feel. Just say it out loud. And finally, let's take our last and final breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Fully. Inhale one more time. And exhale out fully. One last time. Inhale. And out. And with our eyes still closed, let's rub our hands together. Make them nice and warm. Rub, 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 rub. Feel the heat in our palms. Make them super hot, super hot, super hot. And cover your eyes. Wow. Feel a nice warm heat coming through your palms and into your eyes, rolling your eyes to the right, rolling your eyes to the left, up and down, right and left. And sweep down your beautiful face. You can give yourself a beautiful compliment, like, I have such a beautiful face. I have such a strong body. I have such a bright mind. Wow. Give yourself a compliment and give the person next to you a compliment for doing such a great job. Wow. Slowly and gently turn to one side of your body and then come up to sit comfortably. Wow. You guys did a great job shaking it off. Shake it off, shake it off. I hope you feel a whole lot better, that the emotions inside you feel a lot lighter, brighter, and are moving. This has been your brain education, mental and physical health combined. Please share your comments below, subscribe, and hit that notifications button. Tell us how you felt. Tell us how it was. And share anything that comes to your mind. And remember, take back your brain and get bright.